Saturday. These are my pickups for today. I didn't spend a lot. I didn't find a lot. About $1 worth. There weren't a lot of sales, but I did go to 20 sales, and that's kind of a lot for this time of year, especially if there's not a town-wide. We did kind of drive all over in my area. I'm probably getting there too late. You know how it is. If you don't hit that first one and get lucky, you don't really find what you want. But I did get a lot of good stuff, and I didn't pay a lot for anything. This is probably one of the best things I got today, and I don't remember the name of it. Let me see. My wife said it's signed. I think it's Swoboda or something like that. Something weird. I'm not really going to jump straight into this. I'll look at it a little better in a second. These can sell for good money. I think it's Swoboda, whatever. I'll put the name in the title of what it is. When it comes to games, the only thing I found today was a Pokemon Ruby version in the box, so I know it's legit. You know, I don't think they're reproing the box with all these papers. And there's even a Pokemon Battle e-card, which I don't know if that came with it. Maybe. And here's the game. Hopefully it saves. You know, it's kind of hard to tell with these whether they'll save or not. They had batteries, the earlier ones. I don't see a battery in this one, but whatever. So that's my game find today. I didn't find anything else. I saw a game, a PS2, but it was bare bones and it looked effed up. So I said, no, I just passed on it. You might see it in one of the videos. I did a walk around. When it comes to CDs, I got this. It's an Aerosmith CD. Paid $1. It's sealed, but I'm not going to sell it for a lot. You know what? I'll do toy. You know, I bought this to show my daughter how crappy toys were when I was a kid. This was like when we were a kid. This is like Santa just fucking. I should have said Santa freaking out. You know, but that's it. You know, we had that and a lot of not so great toys. Not like today. Wish I were a kid today. They got the best toys. Anyway, what do I want to do? I'll just go through random. Oh, you know what? I'll just do some more toys. Okay. Here's a bag with a couple of DVDs. I paid $10 for everything in this bag. And it was the end of the day. The guy said, I think I went to every sale I went to where I probably would have bought a lot of stuff. It was the end of the day and I missed out or whatever. I went to the wrong sales, basically. But like I said, I did get stuff, and everything I got was cheap, you know, if not amazingly good. I got a lot of decorative stuff to stick in the showcase. 50 cents a piece on these. Actually, it just charged me 10 for everything. And it's just a bunch of random toys that I'll put at the flea market for about $1. You know, like these look like G.I. Joe dudes. I don't know what these are worth. But like figures this large, obviously this is Power Rangers. So, you know, I'll probably just stick in the dollar range for most. It's like a dinosaur, G.I. Joe, Power Ranger, more G.I. Joe type. I think people are willing to pay more than $1 for the G.I. Joes, but whatever. So for $10, if I sell this stuff like $1 or so, here's a heavy metal Thomas the Train, good condition. That is something I could say $3. Then I bought like stuff like this. I mean, you can see there's wear, but it does have some age, whatever. Like, I'm not going to be... And then I didn't know what these were. They say made in China. I don't know if they're like part of a Fisher Price or something toy, but he was just like, oh, make a bag. And so I said, fine. I just grabbed a bag, just threw a bunch of random stuff in. And then he said, what would you be willing to pay? I said, how about $10? He goes, fine. I don't know who these guys are. But here's some more like G.I. Joe type. There's a joke about brown pants. A guy goes to war, and a general, or actually it's actually a pirate captain, right? And they prepare for a big battle, right? So the guy says to his first mate, whatever, he says, "Bring me my red shirt," right? So after the battle, they win, right? The guy goes, "Captain, why did you want your red shirt?" And he says, well, in case I was injured in the war while we were fighting, I wouldn't want anybody to know, right? So then the pirate ship's going along, and another much bigger pirate ship confronts them. I guess, are these DV? I don't know, Ghostbusters. They almost look like Ghostbusters, but I don't know. I guess they're like G.I. Joe stuff. So another bigger ship comes, and it looks like they're really going to lose this time. It looks like that they're going to get beat bad, right? So the captain says to his first mate, he goes, "Bring me my brown pants." And if you don't get that, I don't know if I told it 100% correct, but it's a poop joke. Okay, all right, there you go. You know, he didn't want to show the blood. He didn't want to show his brown pants. I guess this goes over one of those guys. Okay, see, there it is. There's the stuff. Nothing too fabulous or amazing there. All right, let's go. I'll show you close. She got some really nice clothes. Let me talk about this. These are either Bakelite or Catalan plastic. They're vintage. The dice are probably also Bakelite, Catalan. This is a mahjong set. I don't buy the mahjong sets. Oh, and here's the shakers. You know, I think you go like this. I don't really know if they go like this, or if you put your hand over. You probably put your hand over to just go like that, and then go. I draw it now. People collect these chips, and they pay a decent amount for them, or they buy them and they use them and they carve them, or they make new jewelry out of them. These are what they look like. It's like a marbled plastic. There it is in the sun. It's really nice. They don't make stuff like this anymore. You know, nowadays probably new mahjong chips are either black or red or white or whatever colors they use. One sale I went to, I paid like $17, and I got and I only paid $10 for this. I will take this, and I will probably sell online. I'm not sure, 50, 75, somewhere in that range. Each one of these should be worth $3, $5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If each one is only worth $2, that's 30, 60 bucks right there. Okay. Maybe more. Don't really know, because they're nice thick ones. This is the only mistake I bought, I think, because it looks like it has a crack in it, and they're going to hold that against me. So this is a flea market item. I don't know what I paid for it. But so one house I go to, and everything's so cheap, right? I bought this for $1. Halloween's coming. I'm probably going to put this in my showcase. This is a Russ one. I don't believe it has a lot of value, but I'll put it in my showcase. I'll put it 8, 10 bucks, you know. I mean, if it's worth like $30, $40, I'll give it to a friend. He could put it online. You know, I don't really feel like dealing with that. And okay. Oh, this is from. It's got like a little nick on the bottom. Okay, this has a teeny flea bite. Again, it was inexpensive. See, that's one of the problems. You buy glass inside, but again, I paid $17 for everything. So far, this has a little condition problem. This has a little condition problem. Let's see, like, how out of what I bought is it's like perfect. Matt's Jonasson glass. I've had this before. It's always signed on the bottom. I don't see any particular damage. A piece like this is going to cost you to ship, right? You want to pay for shipping on this. Okay, nothing wrong there. This is like some kind of waxy. But that's probably like, I'm just going to ballpark 40 to 75 on eBay. So if I can't sell it, I might put it in the showcase, depending on what it's worth on eBay. If it's worth like, say, 75 to 90, I'll put it on eBay. If it's worth 40, I'll put it in my showcase for not a lot, maybe like 20 bucks. This is probably Blanco. I guess it was like a nut dish or something like that, or just some kind of paperweight. Could have been for like an office piece of like desk furniture. Perhaps you could put paper clips or something like that in it. It was again, $17 for all this stuff. So, you know, this was I don't know who Linshammer is, but this is handmade in Sweden by Linshammer. It's signed over there by probably the artist. A couple of bucks, you know. I'll check it out. If it's not worth a lot, flea market. These are Reed and Barton bowls, enamel. The enamel's not really great on this one, so it's going to go to the flea market. So far for the 17, this is the best. That's like, yeah. And also this is good. So that. It was again very dark, so I couldn't really see. I think this whole vase is almost pristine. There it is. I don't know if you can see it. There it is in the sun. Got a little chip there. This isn't really an expensive piece. Probably what I'm going to do with this is put it in my showcase and make it like 10 bucks. You know, if it was in better condition, I would have made it more. I can take it to the flea market and whatever. So far that much. Again, this is why I'm not into buying a lot of glass lately. So because out of the, what did I buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces. 4 of them aren't in the best condition. All right. Now this one, it's really hard to read, but it's made in Sweden. It's got a number on it. It says handmade Sweden, made in Sweden. Can't read the name, but it's kind of a cool modern design. I don't know if those are feathers or whatever. Oh, actually, and then it's signed here, W.A. or okay, it's signed there. I'm almost positive that's a signature. Yeah. Okay. So this is, oh wait, there, nope, it's only signed once. Okay, that's a signature. So don't know what this is worth. If I can figure out what this is worth, it's probably worth 40, 75, I don't know, depends on the artist. It would definitely have to be an eBay, but if it's only worth like 30, I put it in my booth, signed, blah blah blah, and try and sell it for 10 bucks. I'm still not going to do jewelry. I'll do jewelry last. This, somebody was screwing with it, ripped the box, and a bunch of the pieces fell inside the box. So when I asked the lady how much it was, she said, I think somebody stole some of the pieces from here, so I'm only going to sell it for $1 now. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take it. I thought I could use it, but it doesn't really work for the phone that I have, which isn't even a new phone. So anyway, I might just try and sell it. I think it was like 30 bucks originally. Well, they had it at Marshall's, and it's something 99, but they ripped all the prices off. We'll have to see. You know, if I can't use it, I'll just sell it. Oh, okay. All right, moving on. The lady told me this was probably for some kind of like dark liqueur. I don't know if she said it was a brandy or something like that, but this is actually, I mean, look at that. That's a bottle. People put booze in that. They don't do that anymore nowadays. See how well made that is? That's like handcrafted. You know, that's like serious art. It's probably a Murano piece, but I don't know for sure. Look, even the top is polished. I'll look it up, see what I can find out. It was only $2. That was the same house the lady had the chandelier. She had like, I guess, in the right place, it's like, say, a $1,000 chandelier. She had it for 30 bucks. And if I had a bigger car, or if I had a place to store it until I had a place to sell it, I would have bought it, but I just can't be bothered. It's like too big, no room, whatever. This is African, and I bought this at the sale where I bought all of this stuff, right? I think I bought all of that stuff there. And I only paid, I don't know, 11, 12, some inexpensive price for all of it. This is pretty cool. It's an African piece. She said it's a kind of boar, but whatever. It was inexpensive, you know. I don't even care if I sell it for like $8 or $10. This, I don't know about this. This is a Seifert, S-E-I-F-E-R-T boat. And it's made by Schutzmark, and it's made in Germany. So this is also part of that lot. It was so inexpensive, I'm like, hey, who cares? Buy it, you know? Stuff like this I don't get very often. Sometimes things like this are worth 30, 40, whatever. I don't know. I like this bowl. It got a lot of feet. I don't know why it has so many feet, but I think it's pretty damn cool. It's also African, and it was a few dollars. My friend Daryl, you're getting this stuff. And it's just a bunch of like creche. Here, I'm going to show you what creche looks like when you crush it. When you crush the creche. It's like a paper mache. And these are like hand-painted Italy. These are from, say, I don't know, maybe the 40s, 30s, 20s, maybe into the 50s. But that's what it's made of. It's made of like kind of a paper mache. And they force it into a mold. And then they hand paint them. This one's obviously no good. You can sell them with some damage sometimes. Here's a shepherd, I guess, because he's missing his staff. I don't think it could be Joseph. You know, if it was Joseph, he'd be a carpenter. He'd have like a power drill or something. So I don't know. No, it's probably Joseph though. Here's Mary. Mary's missing a bit, but you can usually pair up. If say that's Joseph and Mary. Here's one of the wise guys. One of the 3 wise men. And usually the ones that do the best are the ones that are harder to find, like the shepherd boys, and especially when they're bigger. Like most of these, you can sell in the $10 range. A little bit more, a little bit less. Here's like an angel. This one's pretty good shape. Now, I think I paid $3 for all these. Now, I know for a fact you can sell camels by themselves like 10, 12, 15, especially this time of year. So I got to get that stuff to you right away. Here's like a busted up angel. You can tell the glue is. They actually tried to repair it. People used to do that. You know, you couldn't just buy stuff like cheap or find it all the time. So if you needed it for the set, you'd have to like order it from Italy or go to a department store, and they wouldn't have it anymore. They didn't have eBay back then, where you could just buy old stuff that you can't have anymore. This is probably worth 10, 15. Same for like the donkey, which is also in good shape. Camel, nice big camel. I've got two. You can list them as a pair. Then this stuff is like kind of Fontanini, and it's like just a plastic. It says Italy. These you can sell in a lot sometimes. I don't know if, well, the dog has a broken leg, but see, it's made out of like this weird plastic. And the sheep, some of it's damaged. I see it says Italy on the bottom. Some of it's damaged. I'm going to check. All right, I think I covered. I think I'll do the jewelry now. I mean, not a lot of stuff, but for what I paid for everything, I did good. Hey, what's the name of this? Is it that necklace? Is it Swoboda? Swoboda. Swoboda. That's it. I was going Swoboda. This is good. Sometimes some pieces go for like big money, which would be over 100. But price range on smaller pieces is 30 and up. Okay. The cat. What do you think? That's jadeite or just a quartz? Or okay. This is either, but it's Asian, so this could be like a pink jade or jadeite, or it could be rose quartz, but it does have cloisonné beads and teeny little pink beads with it. This looks like it could be a goldette piece, but we're not sure, so the wife's got to check. This is called liquid silver, Native Americans design usually. Not very expensive. She didn't pay a lot for it. This ninja-looking sun is sterling. She didn't pay a lot for it. She's not going to sell it for a lot. And here's some happy face earrings that the wife's probably going to give to the kid. We bought some clothes today. Check this jacket out. This is a street leathers, but I think we paid $7 for it. And this is cool. This looks like a racing jacket almost. Just the shape of it. Hopefully my kid will like it. If she doesn't like it, I'll figure out what to do with it. These boots were like $10, I believe. They're really nice. They're waterproof, and they're the kid's size. Here's a pretty cool jacket. DKYN jeans, and it's really nice. I don't even think we paid. I think we paid $5 for it. You know. And imagine what that would cost in the store. Way more than $5. And then a sweater. All right, that's everything I got today. Quick shout out to my friends Naz, AJ, Bargain Barons. Check these people's videos out. VideoGamerDaryll. Subscribe to them. And so I command you. Angry Steve, just because I haven't seen him in a while. Thrift Hunter, because he doesn't post a lot, but he's a smart kid, knows his stuff. And everybody else. Nowhere tomorrow. The weather here is just no damn good. So no selling for me this weekend at a flea market. If you like live hunting videos after this, I went to a bunch of the sales I went to. Pretty much every one. I recorded some footage, some conversation. You'll get to see some of the stuff I passed up. You know, yell at me about how, you know, what are you doing? That was such a good deal. If I miss anything really good, you know, because sometimes I'm rushing through these places. But anyway, that's it for today. And if, like I said, if you feel like it, watch the videos after this if you like live hunting stuff.